much as I've been a big fan of Rocky Horrors, and everybody knows what a fan of Rocky Horror I am, I have to tell you that when it comes to the music of Shock Treatment, I've listened to the music of Shock Treatment more than I listen to the music of Rocky Horror.
Shock Treatment's wild. I mean, because Brian's lyrics are extraordinary. He's, I think, the best lyricist ever.
Tell me, spectator, why are we always sooner or later? Bitching in the kitchen or crying in the bedroom all night.
The lyrics are so much fun in Shock Treatment, and some of them are filled with biting satire. Some of them are just great show music type songs.
Ever since I was a little boy, dressing up has always been my greatest joy.
It starts with Richard. Richard writes some lyrics, and he has a sort of a vague scheme of how there might be a song, and then I write a tune around, you know, and it goes on from there.
First you go rip, rip, rip. Then you go snip, snip, snip. Then you're whipping a zip, zip, zip. Split it up to the hip, hip, hip.
Richard and Richard are so talented and just have such a good sense of their own genre.
You know, we were brought up with the same kind of music, you know, from rock and roll in the late 50s and early 60s. And we both like kind of simple, old-fashioned sort of rock and roll songs. So we have a very, very good, easy relationship.
There was a kind of shared sensibility, and these are people who chimed with each other, and that's what helped make certainly Rocky Horror, and then something quite different in Shock Treatment.
I'm gonna shoot for the moon, I'm gonna play high noon, I'm gonna take on the entire human race. You're not looking at a thing, you're looking at an ace.
Shock Treatment was created from the beginning as a film, so there was really no chance to actually trial run anything in front of an audience.
Well, with Shock Treatment, I had to sort of arrange everything from the word go, because we didn't rehearse it as such. There was no sort of kind of learning curve, so to speak, with the arrangements, because we didn't really map out the scenes.
Rocky Horror began as a stage show, so it was possible to actually tune up the songs, see audience responses to them, tune up performances.
And then by the time it comes to the, you know, to get the band and do the whole orchestration, you've had, you know, 4 or 5 weeks have gone by, and so you've got to know the song. We couldn't do that with Shock Treatment.
They sent us a little tape of what songs we were going to sing, so you get the tape cassette that you're listening to all the time. And then when we got there, we recorded it with Richard Hartley at Abbey Road Studios, and we were very impressed to be singing in a place where the Beatles had sung. That was inspiring. And he was a very exacting guy, Richard O'Brien and Richard Hartley. You know, I mean, a lot of that syncopated stuff, you're a dead-end, deadbeat, nowhere, mister, with a kiss like a Mississippi alligator sister. I mean, there's all these little syncopated syllables in there, and you gotta get them all in.
Bitching in the kitchen or crying in the bedroom all night. Living on a night bed.
Bitching in the kitchen is fun because it's just so silly.
It's an amazingly clever, witty, fun song.
Well, you know, it's Richard's obsession with the American dream, really. You know, there's every single product in there that, you know, the happy household would have.
I think my heart has to rest with Bitchin' in the Kitchen, both lyrics and the song. It just makes me laugh so much every time I hear it.
Kitchen or crying in the bedroom all night.
I think the most challenging song to shoot was Denton, which is kind of the opening number, because it involved a lot of different setups and sets. Because what we were doing with that song was introducing the audience to the concept of the town, which happened to be a TV set.
If you're actually making a film about America and England, you know you're going to get the accents wrong. It's like a big preoccupation. You know you're going to get the accents wrong somewhere along the line, so you just go to every measure possible to try and avoid that.
We managed to get the American Air Force choir to come in, you know, to sing this song. I don't know, about 50 of them. These guys sing. I don't think they quite knew what they were singing about, but anyway, they were very funny, actually.
Well, how about that?
I think the musical performances of Shock Treatment are stunning.
I think the songs of Shock Treatment are even better than Rocky Horror. I think there's a maturity in the songs that they wrote for Shock Treatment.
You have to listen to Shock Treatment a couple of times to really get it. And then when you get it, it's great.
We just gotta keep going.